welcome to another episode of Wren's Wasteland Camp Reviews / Dumpster Fires at the Commonwealth. Let's make sure my audio is set properly because I'm not 100% sure it is. Yeah, push to talk is on so I can talk to somebody if they're around. Cool. So first off, this is the new Enclave tent that you get as part of Fallout First and on the current scoreboard run. Now this thing has a place to cook, a bunch of storage, and when I say a bunch of storage, I mean like it has like your stash, your scrap box, and your ammo container, a bed. It has a weapons workbench versus an ammo bench, and it has this thing over here, which I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I think it's just part of the storage thing. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, alright. Now then, not a bad aesthetic. It has the same problem that all the tents have. Some of them, like with these stone foundations, I understand why they do it. They need it to be stable because if you were trying to nav mesh something as small as this, the stone foundation makes it easier to get it to sit properly and not sink into crap. So, I get it. But I don't like them. Nobody really does. But it's cool. It's really cool. Alright, so here we are on this server. It's another fine day in Fallout. Meat Week is going on. Graham's event is going on right over here, where my tent is sitting at. So you know. I'm going to jump to this Baby Boy Go Booms camp, which is the first camp I came across. Now, as you may not know, I rate camps on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. I give camps 1 point for having a bathroom, 2 points for using a prefab. Why do I do that? Well, because a prefab, like this one here for instance, is already built in the game and all you really have to do is decorate it. So I'll give you 2 points for using it just because, you know, it's a better looking structure right off the bat. I prefer if you build something really cool on your own, but I understand using prefabs because some people just aren't into building that much, and then it falls into their decorating skills as to whether or not they're good at it. This place has a farm out front. This is an acid extractor, if you didn't know. It's also one of the newer items. You've got a collectron. Looks like you've got a shooting game with some pumpkins planted in it and it's sunk into the ground, which is kind of cool. Makes it look old and like it's been here forever. They've got their vendors outside. They've got power running. They've got one water collecting device, one generator that is also attached to a fusion core power up device. They've got this trailer, which is kind of cool. It's the Miracle Madeline Elixir Camp item. It's basically a trailer that's a shelf. It doesn't really, I don't know how else to put it, but it's basically a shelf. They've got 2 outhouses out here, so I can give them a point for that. Actually, let's see here. Yep, I can give them a point for that. Okay, they didn't decorate it, so I'll give them a point. By decorating it, I mean like, you know, doing something stupid like sticking corn cobs in it, plushies on the toilet, anything, you know, that's entertaining. This is novel. They sunk a one picnic table into another one just so they could get the umbrella on the wooden one. Kind of cool. Kind of goofy. Kind of cool. They have the comedian out as their follower, set up like it's a little bar or a little speakeasy type thing in the middle of nowhere. They've got a bit of a collection of mugs that they have out. They really haven't done a lot decoration wise on that floor. This floor up here is meant more like a hangout. It's got a little bit more of their collection. I mean, they're showing you they got all these hats and the alien and some other stuff. My only problem with this prefab in general is this over here, where the windows are boarded up. It kind of looks kind of trashy. But that's a me thing, not a them thing. And then they've got the fireworks thing out. They've got power running around. Another alien out here. I guess I probably need to make sure that I am not on a team at the moment. There we go. That'll help. Yeah, I just did a daily op before I started this, so sorry for the team and leaving and invites and things like that. It happens. Scrap boxes stacked. Pretty traditional there. Bit of a workroom up here, which is exactly where I figured it would be. The only thing they're missing is a real bedroom for themselves, which I guess that over there is supposed to be their bed. Or it's supposed to be the comedian's bed. Get the cooking station out here. I mean, so on a scale of 1 to 10 is how I judge every camp. This camp is not bad. It is not great. It is rare that I find a great camp. It is even rarer that I find one that is, you know, both great and fun to check out. Because some camps that are awesome are to look at are actually shit to play with. Because, like, you may be able to build a stairway out of benches and tables and all this other stupid shit. But the whole point of having a camp in a game is to be able to use it to better your character, either by using it as a garden, using it as a place to refine and manufacture the gear that you need, or in general just to have a good time. So this camp gets 3 points right off the bat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5 because although it is decorated, it is decorated okay, at least on the second and the first level. That upper level could have been so much better and probably should have been where they turned it into a bedroom and had some of their, you know, own stuff up there like it's an apartment, while still using it, having it as being completely usable for their character. So, moving right along. Baby boy go boom. Not a bad job overall, to be honest. A 5 is average, and you're trying new stuff, I can tell. And you're incorporating some stuff into your build, you know, like merges and things like that. I love this. This over here is probably the coolest thing I've seen somebody do with one of these in a while. I'll check your vendor, because I always check vendors when I go to these places anymore, because 1, I might find something cool, or 2, it just, you know, somebody else might find something they need. And if they see this, they may come looking for you to find, you know, that cool thing. Now then, moving right along. Let's see, what other camps have we got on this server? I could hit Astrid's camp. Astrid's camp. Yeah, let's go take a look at it. I know this person, by the way. I play with her frequently in several games, including Conan Exiles. She knows that I'm making these videos right now. She stayed on this server. She asked for this. Alright, so she has a concrete platform that is sitting as close as she could get it to the water line. You come in here, and she's got her Enclave medallion with a nice little camp feature on the top of it so that you can, you know, feel both patriotic and warm at the same time. She's got a rad shower that is running, which she probably could set that to work or not work. Power armor on display because she's got the cool power armor colors, so she might as well show them off. This is her workroom plus her sale room, which is actually really cool because that means that she's got it set up for people to come in, look at stuff and buy stuff, and if they actually have something they want to trade, well, and she's here, she's more than willing to let them go that route too, by the way. This is her vault. We will not be going in there. I don't care how mess hall it is. Workout room, some more power armor displays. She just got the black one. She's really fond of that actual armor set, which is really cool. This is the one thing that I don't like, but then again, I don't ever like seeing these things at any place that looks like, you know, relatively modern, relatively cool. Her place here is themed out to be slightly military. She has some of her better weapons on display. A bunch of open spots for new stuff, a bunch of varied stuff. She really, really, really loves her quad fixers. So much so that, like, I've got one on one of my other characters that I'll probably wind up shoving on her at some point. She has a bedroom. The only thing that I don't like about this is, like, the bedroom and everything all has the same flooring. It all has the same wall. There's no real wallpaper usage at all. I know she has them. Hell. She even has the, you know, glass walls and things like that. But, I mean, it's a military-themed camp. So it doesn't really need all that. It just would be nice to see some differentiation from room to room. And she's got guns out, you know, to protect the camp, because she does get a lot of scorched coming down from either the fairgrounds or Tyler County Fair, Tyler County Track, or hell, even super mutants and robots occasionally from this direction. So it's kind of one of those areas that's both busy and not. And there's the little old lady, by the way. That's the new follower. She just got her, and she's already in love with her. So, on a scale of 1 to 10 is how I rate every camp, including this one. She didn't have a bathroom. I didn't see one anywhere, did you? I saw everything but a bathroom. So I can't give her points for that. And I'm going to go ahead and hide in here while I'm getting attacked. Now, she's going to tell me probably that her bathroom is down inside of her shelter, but my whole thing is if you got to take a crap, you're not going to jump inside a shelter. I do like the bar area up here, and I do like the fact that the little old lady is just sitting here in her little lounger. And I don't like the fact that her building is being blown up off from under her. But, you know, that's the nature of living in this location. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Astrid's Camp a bright shiny 6. It's really not a bad camp. It's actually built really well. And if you'd have seen the other camp that she had here before, my God, you'd have been shocked at how great this one is by comparison. She doesn't have buildings floating in the air for some magical reason. And then struggling to get a wall to attach to it to make it look like it was actually grounded, that was funny. But it was, you know, like I said, I know her, so it's a different situation. I don't usually check out my friends' camps, but here lately I've done 2 of them in a row. I'm going to go to H. Psycho's camp. Because, you know, might as well. And as I said before in one of my videos to Solitaire, or any of you guys that are on PlayStation, if you decide you want to convert over to playing on PC, let me know. I will gladly help you with plans and gear and try and help you get brought up to level if you need that, or if you want that, on at least one character. There is a slight difference in the environment on PC than there is on PlayStation or Xbox. And by that I mean not the game, but like the community that plays it. It's a different group of people. So, alright. I like the fact that they have pretty much tried to make this place look like it's kind of belongs here. The Beware of Deathclaw sign is awesome too. I'm glad that they put that in. The Atomic Shop, although I don't think they need quite so many power things here, but that's... I don't know. I would have probably used a different power source. Like, I personally glitched a engine into the, like, the smoking generator down into the hood of this car to make it look like it's got the engine sort of running, and that's what they're using. That's probably what I would have done here too if it was me. But then again, this ain't my camp. This is a very basic camp. It's set up. It has no prefab, but it does have an outhouse. It's just a little roadside, you know, setup. It's not bad at all. But as I said before, it's and then they probably have a better thing down here inside their vault, but I'm not going to bother with that because, as I said before, I don't like to judge vaults. It's not that they're difficult, it's just that they're either great or they suck. So I tend not to bother with them. But let's go over here and check out their vendor and see if they have anything good in it. No, most of it's low-level stuff. And it's all priced relatively well, except for this. This should be free. If you're gonna have benches in your thing, unless it's one like the that you have to complete to get on the quest, like the power armor frame, you should just give those away. Because new players don't really need to spend money on a bench that they can find in the game. Just saying. And it should be in the characters to begin with. So on a scale of 1 to 10 is how I rate camps. This one is not a dumpster fire. It's pretty well themed. It's got its own little problems and issues, but I'm only going to give it a 4 because there's really not much here. So, thank you for watching. Enjoy your game and have fun. See you in a bit.